I wonder how old this girl is supposed to be. Whatever's going on here, we can assume that it's been going on for, at a minimum, 8 years, and probably quite a bit longer than that. I still don't know what their actual aim is, but maybe she was born here, maybe she's another patient. An operation like this certainly would be a way to get a steady supply of people, where you have full genetic information on them, and maybe even significant variables that would otherwise be hard to find. Hello everyone, and welcome back once again to Resident Evil Requiem. And I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time here. I want to get right back into it because there's a number of places we can use our new keys, and I want to do it. But before we start, I have had time to read the comments for the first episode now, and one of you pointed out something that was really, really cool, which is that Grace's mom, I believe her name was Alyssa, was actually a character in Resident Evil Outbreak, and that she was an investigative journalist. Now, she would have been about 20 years younger then, 1998, as opposed to 2018. But if so, that is a really cool callback. I actually played that game back when it came out. It was cool how it was essentially just surviving the outbreak as randoms, as nobodies, where individual people could get infected, and it was kind of up to you who made it through. It was almost like an earlier, somewhat more complex Left 4 Dead in that way. It was even built for co-op. I don't want to spend too long reminiscing about Outbreak. I just thought that was really cool to include a character like that. But anyway, I'm going to have a quick look at my inventory before we head over to the West Wing again. So all this stuff is away. We have the ability to craft more Requiem rounds. But what we have now should be enough to see us through for the moment. Probably a good idea to store the leather-bound notebook. If I have one big complaint with this game so far, it is the really narrow FOV. Like, it's absurd. It's not like I would be cranking it up to Doom levels, but this is really, really tight. Now this guy is probably around somewhere. If we can make it to the end of the hall, there's a security point there at the custodian's office and the garage. We probably want to head for the easier things first. So the best way to get down into the dining room is actually going to be to go upstairs. And this is survival horror at its finest. We're sitting here thinking about what's in the way, thinking about what we'll have to do to get through it, and coming up with a plan. I mean, we probably have the resources to do a lot of things, but if we're mindful like this, we can do a lot more. I don't have an injector right now. Is your compatriot still singing out there? I've really been sleeping on these green herbs, but we need more to combine. Oh, she's gonna see me there. Great. She's gonna follow me too. Our singer's still here. Thank you. Oh, I knew it was gonna do that. No. Well, this is going not how I wanted. If I can get by. Yes. Oh, great. If I can get you to stagger. That's all I need. Run. Oh, right, I forgot how not runny you were. Am I just gonna have to assume that there's nothing up there? Curse me. I can't help but check. Hey, if it gets her off my back for a second, that's all I need. Back to singing. And we find more ammo. So see, all's well that ends well. There's a lot of unexplored territory over here. I spent most of my time before in the East Wing. Doors warped and will not open. This is legitimately a Haunted Mansion game, you know that? It's things like this combined with the atmosphere that these environments provide. make an experience that really isn't like anything else. Like, Resident Evil, for a long time, I came up not interested in the series because I thought it was a mediocre zombie game, you know, preferring things like The Walking Dead when it came to that genre. But I understand much more what it's going for these days. I'd like to get past you peacefully. Don't let the open chunks of your head fool you. She started wandering from that parlor. Alright, now down here, I don't recall if there's anybody around. There was one we killed before. That'll be you, sir. And the one that followed me out here, but he may still be in the dining room. That door is still open. Oh no, you're still in here. Worst part is, that's kind of my fault. You know, bottles are a lot rarer than you would think they'd be. Let's go. Oh, this would be the worst time for you to have noticed me. And this was absolutely worth coming back for. Another hip pouch. Thank you. We now have 4 additional inventory spaces total. That makes a huge difference. Door's warped and won't open. I didn't assume I could. But there's so many of these, maybe we'll find a tool so that we can pry them open. They don't register on the map. Alright. How do we want to get ourselves around? Oh my... Oh, come on! That is nonsense! That is nonsense! You just attacked me straight through the door. Well, you're gonna die for that. I don't have another knife. Oh my god. Yes, it was spiteful. I don't really care. You've caused me so much trouble throughout this game. Caution. Maybe we just take this herb now. You still use an injector for it, only 1 animation. Okay. If we come through here, we go down, wait out whatever the chef's doing. There's the pantry door still. There must be some way to open it. Wait. Oh, you guys are moving around now. Well, that sucks. Why don't you follow me this way? You've got a knife that I may want. Knives equal scrap. Knives equal not spending ammo, but we gotta spend ammo to get ammo then. You gotta see everything as a resource. Back away from that door. Climb out and around. Later, tater. Well, at least we've silenced the singing for the most part, right? You would. What are you gonna do? It kind of seems like you were waiting for me to come back through those West Wing doors. I'm hoping you'll go into the kitchen. I'm not sure of your exact patrol route. I was gonna say I could go into the parlor and wait for you to pass, but I could do the same over here. Thank you for being so predictable. And the zombies in story have an actual excuse now. You do not need to re-enter there. I've only got 1 coin. It would take 4 to get the extra health. You're gonna have to get out of my way. That stagger makes a huge, huge deal to me. I believe that's all of those now. Hopefully he won't follow. Sharp key gets us more, and there's another safe room. And a wrench. A tool for turning hexagonal-shaped nuts and bolts. It stinks of oil. Well, we can use that somewhere. This one is actually a full save room. Another lockpick. And nothing. And scrap. All very good stuff to have. Now, if we're gonna have the blood on us, we may as well have at least one scrap. The antique coin can go away. Let's take another knife with us, because we had no way to get that guy off. We could have done an animation. According to the map, there is another green herb back this way. Actually, we saw it when we came in. Here is a humble potted plant. Is that guy following me? I think maybe he is. Oh, I can hear things all over. Put that down. Get more ammo. See, it doesn't want you to be stingy. It wants you doing action. There are many times where it's required. It's just you're going to have a much easier time if you're careful about it. Wow, an unlocked door to the garage? I don't feel like I should be doing this right now. I know I'm back and forth a lot, but this is an exploratory mission. Notice, due to aging infrastructure, construction on the garage will be carried out during the following dates. October 21st through the 28th. Do not enter work area unless authorized. You're basically telling me it's not going to be straightforward. So now that we're on the second floor, we're in the back of this. Maybe we should have started with this. It might have made our little recovery mission easier. It's so much like the Raccoon City PD. Oh, hey, there's an analyzer here as well. Maybe we can find some more crafting recipes? Oh, here, our first empty bottle. Our first empty bottle since the one segment where it really seemed to do very little for us, but to be fair, it wasn't the best use. Bar and lounge safe code. You really saved my butt the other day. As thanks, you can take whatever you want from the safe. Back 10, right 80, left 30. Another lockpick kit. Oh, we are going to open so many drawers. Who is that? I'm also getting smaller and smaller increments of ammo, I've noticed. Oh. Who's breaking what? What is going on? Oh my god! Oh, you broke out of there! Well, that's gonna make it hard to read, certainly. Infighting! Well, that's good, because you guys aren't the most attentive, and you have saved me some ammo. I've got to get that bobblehead. There's more, too. Did I get your attention by making noise like this? I appreciate the free ammo. I'll use your blood to somehow make more. Just when I thought the series couldn't get any goofier. It's weird how serious and grounded it's gotten in addition to the goofy stuff. Disposal team report. Assignments. Evidence erasure. October 20th, 2018. A retrieval mission was conducted shortly after 1:30 a.m. at the Wrenwood Hotel. We were dispatched soon after to dispose of any evidence. All witnesses at the hotel had already been taken care of. The body of the assassin that was sent was also destroyed. We had a stroke of luck with that fire. As they say, the best place to hide a leaf is in a forest. This incident will likely be ruled an act of arson and homicide by some nutcase. Any evidence linking us to the scene is gone. It sure is a good thing the smoking gun in my particular case was sitting on top of this box. An empty injector? Great. That makes our decisions as far as crafting a lot easier. Another knife. And another door I can't open. Map, tell me if there's anything more. I hate using it as a crutch like that. It feels so cheap. But I don't want to leave anything. We are actually full up now. Hang on, you guys won't mind if I make a little trip downstairs, will you? Oh, look at this. If we combine the green herbs with blood, it seems like even a single one can be used to give us full health. That's really cool. Now, this is actually a concept that's fairly new to me, but somebody explained it and it blew my mind. I've never been a huge fan of like crafting and survival games, but, you know, Resident Evil has always had it, and I didn't understand why. Like, why not just have us find the items around the map? And I saw a post explaining that it essentially allows the player to balance the game. You can populate the world with useful items, but it's very hard to predict where a player will be based on their skill and happenstance. But if you let the player use generic items to craft what they need, again, the player will balance it themselves in a way, which is really, really interesting. So I kind of want to... I don't know if I should get steroids or a stabilizer, but now we could do both. I mean, more firepower just always means fewer rounds expended, right? I should do that right now. Let me just Google if these things stack. Yeah, I looked up specifically what it does, and it definitely seems, at least to me, like stabilizer is the way to go. So let's do it. And if we want hemolytic injector... actually, why can't... Oh, we don't have enough blood. Okay. So this stuff is going to tag along for now, and I'll get some more blood. Do that. Shooting ability increased. Perfect. Could just be me, but it seems maybe like even our aim is a little steadier. Well, I mean, obviously it's supposed to be, but I mean like the animation. There is still an upstairs to this. Never mind. Actually, if I break these, are you gonna come for me? More handgun and scrap. Wow, one kick destroyed both. Why are your pushes so weak compared to Leon? You're looking sort of nominally away. I want that blood. I've got lots of ammo. I saw that, I think. I did not see the document on the desk over here. Unlock you from this side. And we're back to here. I already hear my friend again, so screw this. There's a green herb there. I want to dedicate some time to making sure I have all I can get. Because the only thing left for me is the garage. You. Destroy you. Let me read. I saw you disappear just there. Background check, Grace Ashcroft. September 19th, 2026. Wow, this game takes place in the near future. Detective M.D. Birdie, RGT Detective Agency. Summary of investigation. Employed by the FBI at the Midwest Field Office. Lives alone, close to her office. Goes home late, often after midnight. Spends her free time at home. No confirmed contact with others. Our whole life is our work. Findings. It's difficult to get close, as the target rarely leaves the FBI Midwest Field Office area. If you want to make contact without raising suspicion, it would be best to do so when she's away from home. A more detailed report and several photographs will be sent at a later date. Yeah, you're not too attentive to anything unless it's loud. Not much reason to use this over here. I've already used everything that I can on those. Am I getting too greedy if I try to take a blood sample? Apparently, because it won't let me. So, into the garage it is. There's a couple of crates behind that fence. If only we could start one of these and drive our way out of here. But maybe we've got to save Leon. Given the pace of the earlier part of the game, and I know it's to set up the deuteragonist, I'm kind of surprised we haven't actually been back to him. That looks dangerous. Artificial organs for transplant. Oh, actually the way to open that was in the leather-bound journal. So maybe we bring that back here. 9 bullets. They must be expecting something soon. Let me guess, we open this and a whole bunch of things pour in? A cool box for transporting organs. Heavy with ready-to-go samples. And, what do I want with it? Huh, here's the hidden panel. Well, I guess my expectation isn't gonna happen because it goes.
What the fuck?
I know, right? Please stop. Oh, you're dead. You're dead and you're still coming.
Give me a fucking break.
Ooh. I was thinking I was wasting a shot here, but that really was what we had to do. You were really waiting for your moment, huh? God, that was an intense set piece. And so here's the cool thing. It doesn't hide anything behind cutscenes. It's always our responsibility to get out of it, consistently. That seems so simple, but it's very surprising. You're not gonna reach for us as we climb past you? That guy upstairs must be really upset, huh?
Oh, fuck.
I'm right there with you. Well, at least you cleared access to this. It's just, it makes the horror land more when you know you can't rely on the game to save you. More ammo, and more ammo. I do wonder if all that stuff is fixed, or if it's randomized. I imagine the objects in the environment are probably the same. Maybe the boxes are different? But look at all this ammo. 46 rounds or something like that? We've been saving up our pennies, and usually that means it's got something else in mind for us, so I'm a little bit wary. If we take out the notebook, we can see this. So we need to go from auto to hand, put this to the center bar, and then up, down, and then back to auto. So the main thing to remember is going to be up, down, up, down. Let's see. It's not exactly the same, but first you to here, then you to here, up, down, and back to auto. That was cool. What is this? Biomechanical lungs. An artificial organ functions as a set of lungs when implanted in a body, and I know where they go. We're heading back to the East Wing. Alright, buddy, I'm afraid you're gonna have to go. Die. I'm more willing to expend bullets than knife right now. Can we get blood from you? Huh, I guess not. Why am I not able to get blood from bodies anymore? That guy will be around here somewhere. If I try to open this... Right, locked. We could use the pick. No, we can't. Which means there's a key. We could get blood from here. In fact, a whole lot of it. Now, the reason I want to come back here is because there's another drawer through here that we can pick. Some of this food still looks pretty good. I can imagine grabbing some on my way past. Still turning on lights. Turning them off, rather. Nope, nothing's too bright. You don't see me. More rare metal. For more rare ammo. But it's not quite what I need. You're more interested in that. Ah, the herb is right here. There's a part of me that thinks that we maybe have to kill the chef to get the pantry key. Like maybe he'll drop it. Actually, I can't seem to find him anywhere, and that's very disturbing. Half of me expected him to grab me right as I went through that door. He may not be on his usual patrol route anymore. I've got another hemolytic injector, and it may be a good idea to use it on you. Gotcha. Ugh. That's been a long time coming. And that's the thing with survival horror, you can have a grudge against a specific enemy. That's why it's so cool that they all have near unique models. There are some unique ones. Take that med injector. I bet you're wearing a level 2 bracelet, right? So let's perform surgery. Are you gonna get up now? Feels a lot like you're gonna maybe get up now. Maybe I need to close you up? No, there's still more to be done. A heart, of course. But where are we gonna find a heart? We can't use his now. Nor his. Mutation! Oh my god, Die. Everything's so slow. Is this worth fighting? I have to, right? Those are aimed shots, but you're using a lot. Okay, let's just get you out of here then. Oh, well, that's not ideal. Hey, can I get you guys to fight? Oh, come on! Wait, I'm dead! You just... A zombie corpse that sits around too long will mutate into a blister head. Faced with these strong foes, escape may be your best option. The Requiem may be your best friend. The only thing I can think to do now is take the tools that we've obtained and head over to cold storage, which, if I remember rightly, is where the valve wheel was. Dude in the diner, which means we're going up and above again, but then again, that also means dealing with Lady. She has a lovely singing voice, but I'm not really too eager to hear it right now. So if I have to fight my way through something, I'd probably rather it be this guy. I know it loads as you approach because you're always in the same position as I do. Okay. You're down. I can still inject you. And I can still take your blood. And so you're gonna get up too eventually. Oh my god, you're down here now. Thankfully, this hallway makes things easy. Way easier than the dining room, that's for sure. But oh my god, come on. How about this? How about we go over here and use this? There we go, perfect replacement. Please hurry. This is what I get for trying to undo that nervous habit of hesitating when I shouldn't. I don't have the Requiem either. If I craft, I'll have about 4 more rounds for it. Hey, is that a heart? I bet that's a heart. You're fast, you have a lunge. Artificial heart. An artificial organ functions as a heart. Anything still in here? Oh, who cares? It's not like I'm going back for it anyway. We can go through you, or we can go upstairs. Yep. Whatever decisions are going to be made, they have to be made immediately. Howdy. Goodbye. Oh, and there's another dude here. The fact that I know these things, the fact that we've gotten to know these things, really is at the core of what survival horror is. Join me for more things that are the core of survival horror. Like, I have to talk about something while I'm running. Anyway, I'd say we made it out of there pretty clean. I mean, all things considered. Oh, and I reloaded a save. We've not killed the doctor. So maybe we can use our save scum to our advantage? Okay, the hunting knife stays for now. This gets stored. We're carrying both of these things again. Alright. I'm having to challenge some assumptions here, but I think we're good. You're up in that again. Oh my god. They're just gonna be everywhere. They're just gonna be everywhere. They're turning even without me getting close. I started to feel confident. Now I don't. Well, I guess this is one more reason not to fight things, because if I strike them down, they'll become more powerful than I can possibly imagine. I really hope we're going to be done with this area soon, because this is becoming untenable. Oh hey, you're out of the bathroom now, though. I can check there. Right? You're the only one here? For all I know. That doesn't make any noise. Try flushing the toilets. We have the prompt. And a bathtub, just in a hallway stall bathroom. Ooh, so much blood. A whole bathtub full, in fact. I have expected something to jump out at the end of that. Cool, but now we're probably gonna have to wait for the maid. You went that way, I'm going this way. Just nothing intercept me on my path, right? Swing wide from corners. Punch through. Go get our save. Thank you very much. I've been using injectors for all the wrong reasons. Now maybe we use an injector for this reason. I mean, come on, we've got to canonize this, right? Now let's avoid stepping too close to over there. Take your med injector. Give you this. This is not intended play. Give you that. And that. You're alive. Sort of. Should I be killing you now, or should I? Okay, yeah, no, I was just making sure. So, I mean, this is actually a medical miracle, right? We acknowledge that? I mean, I don't want to deny anyone's achievements. And now the medical miracle is gone. I feel like there were better ways to get at that wrist strap than reanimating a corpse. But then again, it is Resident Evil. Anyway, we've got that now. It was hard won. Somebody's going negative in COD right now. Down the hall. And we're back. The fight you have to fight for an inch of ground around here, I swear. We're definitely making more bullets for the Requiem, and I believe what we can do now, right after we do this... Okay, how do we do the shuffle? We first reload, and then we're gonna take some from the blood transfusion bag, right? And then use that to make the other two. Because we need a bunch of this stuff. And we absolutely, it's critical that we be on target. Like, no missed shots. Use that on there. And more you. You can always get more blood, but the Requiem, or rather the high-end metal needs to be used for one thing. Oh, it's one of those 5-round things. Great. I mean, really, I can run around you. But the only level 2 I know of is going to be the doors to the treatment room. The only level 2 I know of is the door to the isolation ward, where untold horrors no doubt await, but probably not mutated infected. I hope. With that green glow, it feels like alien isolation. Here we go. And that is the only one, because it takes away the wristband. But there's still level 3 if we want to get that girl out. Can't open. Blood here. Not seeing any patients yet. Let's take what we can while we can. We've got Requiem on us should we need it. We can climb through this window. Lay of the land is possibly the most important thing in the universe, and there's something on that table. Our handgun. Although, like I said, I have noticed it getting sparser. There's a whole bunch of doors that could open, including one in our way. These are good juking grounds, potentially. Double mutation. There have been a number of cases where corpses infected with the mutated T-virus strain have exhibited rapid tissue regeneration and sudden violent behavior. Analysis of the enlarged tumor that formed on the heads of these patients revealed a sudden change in red blood cell patterns, consistent with the pattern found in urine tests. This additional mutation is considered a side effect of the mutated T-virus strain. We have named those with double mutation symptoms blister heads. In rare cases, the tumor was observed to spread from the head across the entire body. If the abscesses covering these individuals burst, the fluids they expel will induce double mutation in nearby infected. It's contagious! Hemolytic poison is proven effective at preventing double mutation. Otherwise, the head must be completely destroyed. Always exercise extreme caution when handling infected corpses. Okay. So now, not only do we decide who are the most troublesome ones that need to be killed, we need to decide which ones need to stay down, kind of like using the flares in Signalis. Nurse's log, September 3rd. As per the doctor's orders, from today I will take part in the monitoring process of Subject 171. She's emotionless and unsettling. This assignment fills me with unease. September 10th. Subject 171 is blind and requires a lot of assistance. I felt sorry for her and tried to offer some comfort by stroking her hair, but as always, received no reaction. Such an unnerving child. I just want to go home and shower. September 24th. For some reason, the security manager joined me today. He asked Subject 171 2 or 3 questions about blood, but of course a child wouldn't know how to respond. What a strange man. I would love to know the nature of those questions. Alright, then there's some scrap here. Thankfully not turning out to be as rare as it was before. We don't need it. I mean, we don't need ammo right now. If we go to our crafting, let me make sure I understand this correctly. I guess I didn't, because I thought we could... Oh, right, we need to make it into the other thing first. So green, green, and then this. So 2 can restore us and fall. So we go from medium. That security manager's office. There's going to be information about her in there. You, sir. "12 bullets. Something big is coming. Star, star. Probably moon. Something else.
This must be it.
Star, star, moon, sun. You've got a level 3 band. He's dead. You say. Alright. Star, star, moon, sun. The engravings are too scratched to see, but the braille is still visible.
Can't tell which button's which. Braille. These girls, they look just like... You're the one that locked her up. I'm gonna borrow this. I bet she can read that.
We've got to bring her back here? Twins or clones, you just never know in Resident Evil, do you? But if you could do so, it would make for the perfect stock. Yep, that's what I figured. Let out of your cells. At least 2 of them. More scrap. We can't take it. How's our health? Wait, yes, leave item and close inventory. How's our health doing right now? Caution. Use this. No, just use. Handgun ammo, that's what I was hoping for. Scrap, we always need more. Oh no, it stopped stacking at 50. Okay, well, I'll sacrifice 1 for scrap. No, come over. I know we've got a lot of it. I could come back, I suppose. No other doors opened? If you're all heading out, that's fine by me. What's my route out of here? We absolutely do not go through the examination room anymore. Always through the waiting room. I knew they were gonna come in here. You guys would. You guys freaking would. You shut up. And we're out. That's been an easy route for such a long time. Although, if I'm lucky, maybe you'll bludgeon them to death with that stand. Ooh boy, we actually made out really well there. The problem now is we've got to go back. I've got something. Would you like to go free?
Hey. Why did they put you in there?
I don't know. I've always been here.
Do you mind if I come in?
I don't mind.
So, sorry. I'm with the police.
Police?
Yes. I'd like you to come with me.
Why?
I'm Grace. What's your name?
Emily?
Emily. You like reading?
Yeah.
Do you think you could read something for me? Please, I really need your help.
Okay.
Thank you. I'll take you there. There are steps. How about I carry you?
Oh no, am I gonna have to go unarmed?
What do you want me to read?
There's some buttons with Braille on them. Can you read them and then push the buttons in this order? Star, star, moon, sun.
Sure.
Thanks. Thank you.
Some actions and attacks are impossible when you're carrying Emily. You can set her down on the sofa in the guard office while you do what you need to. If we can sneak through that room again, we should be okay. Right after I save, so I don't have to go through that cutscene again if I die.
I have to keep it together.
Maybe easier said than done. You're still here. Where's your friends? I was actually not hoping for them to have dispersed. Oh, great. I can't crouch either. She is surprisingly cool with all this. I'm still in awe of what a triumph of animation this thing is. That it actually interacts so closely with the environment like this. I'm worried that corpse is gonna get up. And you're coming back. We don't have a choice. Yep! I figured. I friggin' figured. Can I sit you down somewhere here? It's only the guard office. Tell you what, how about you come towards me? You can totally enter this room. And we can totally run. That guy's down there. Baby's here. No flashlight either. Hey, you killed that zombie. Well, that helps. You can even harvest blood from it. Just not right now. There's another one walking around in that room. We can make it at least.
We're close now.
I half thought we were going to be soft blocked when that thing got up at the top of the stairs. It's actually a good thing that it was able to enter the safe room.
Thank God. Here it is. You think you can read it?
I can try.
It's like a giant puzzle box. Stay here, Emily. You handle this. I'll, handle that.
Gotta do it for the kids, Grace. That's how it is. I wish I knew what we were handling. We've got a knife, we've got Requiem. Let's channel Leon. No! You don't. Really thought you'd be down by now. Nobody's evacuating anything. Come on. Oh, hey, I probably should have picked up on the fact that your corpse wasn't there. Oh, I wish you had done a better job at that, Grace. That's right. So you understand why you had to go? Anything more? See, it's just I don't think you were there before. Hey, is that a thing of infected blood next to you? Come on, hitboxes. Whoa, that's how it's done. You're not getting back up. That grin that's left in your mouth. Man, this is some of the best score ever. I remember being really impressed with it in the Resident Evil 2 remake. This is why it gave us so much ammo. Let's take the transfusion bag. Great! Should have known. Alright, here's how we do it.
Jesus.
One was all it took. Okay, I feel a bit more comfortable having Requiem now. Thank you, Leon. You really did save us both. Oh, I guess we're not done. Does that mean more of you might be getting up?
Grace!
I wonder...
I did it!
I wonder if these oxygen tanks can explode if shot.
Come here.
I found this.
Well done, Emily. Thank you.
It's your friend.
He's dead.
I did too. They allowed us to think that for quite a while. Maybe... I don't know what it would want with her. But given their connection, maybe she's what it was always looking for. Really. Into that. Okay.
This is all my fault. I can't just leave her.
Why are you here? Is it for me? Or for her? We can talk. Right. Or we can begin your treatment.
A silent treatment, I hope.
You're an investigator, right? We'll investigate. What do you want to know? Is this where I conduct my research? The answers to your disease here.
You know, I do have a question. When's the last time you brushed your teeth?
You are an ignorant fool. Do you believe in human evolution? I have devoted my life to studying it, while you have devoted your life to failure. You're a dead man walking.
Hey, can you hear me?
Leon, I've been trying to reach you.
Sorry, I was a little tied up. Did you go to ask for it?
The floor plan? Yeah, sending it now.
I had a talk with Victor. He is batshit crazy. Gonna make my way to his office. I'm glad that FBI agent got away.
FBI?
She did more than get away.
Yeah, Grace Ashcroft. Victor kidnapped her.
What? Why?
I don't know. But I intend to find out.
So his motivations are broadly there at this point. He wants to bring about the next stage of humanity. As to the specifics, his master all of that, well, it's starting to seem like it ties all the way back to the first game. Man, you are so cool. But remember, last episode I did say I wanted to check your inventory, right, because that shows us that you have this hatchet. A hatchet used by special forces, capable of delivering fatal blows, but requires regular maintenance to stay sharp. I wonder if we have a way of repairing that? You've got your own crafting screen. And your own crafting items. What is that? We can swing at any time, but it does have limited durability. Okay, great. So you do have a rounded set of capabilities, even aside from your roundhouse kicks. Is that what we can pick up? No? I've waited so long for this. Grace is starting to become pretty cool herself. And I don't know, between Grace and Rose, I'm starting to wonder if Capcom isn't starting to set up, like, the next stage of Resident Evil, you know? The new generation of heroes. Unfortunately, you're starting to find Grace amounts of ammo. It looks like your health actually carried over from before, too. Also, I'm really glad we got to spend a decent amount of time with Grace, because I was worried before that we would be switching back and forth between them, like, every half hour or so. And in doing that, we wouldn't be able to get too invested in anybody's story. I'm not sure how much Leon we're going to see in this game. I'm worried these will just be like little breaks. I would like to see like a full-fledged thing of him. But I also understand that survival horror is where it's really at. Safety suppression medical records. Thomas K. Jackson. Symptoms: irregular eating patterns. After a surgical procedure to suppress the satiety center of the brain, the subject experienced an increase in appetite and weight gain. Is this our baby? I mean, I realized, like, minutes after I said that he's probably just supposed to be a really bloated adult, but he still looks like a baby to me. He began to ingest everything he could get his hands on, including infusion pumps and pacemakers. Timothy B. Jackson, brothers, exhibits the same symptoms as brother, with a particularly strong fixation on human flesh. Must be treated with extreme caution, as he becomes violently agitated if not constantly eating. You're saying there's two? There's always two, and one of you actually commented that there does seem to be a theme of pairs. Pairs of protagonists, two little girls, and then the two ram skulls on the desk. And it's in so many different places. Even a pair of the singers. Somebody's hiding up here. Somebody gonna move by? Hey, are those shotgun shells? It looks like they are. We can check our map, but it doesn't... Oh, actually, it does show a hallway beyond. And it's self-contained. Can we... I was wondering if we could break that down. Oh, hey, wait, look, there's some on the floor here. I think we're getting an upgrade soon. Oh, and there's more handgun rounds here. Both brothers are active, it seems. Now, were I Grace, I would probably play some keys on the piano so that he comes over here, and then I use this to go around. Can I grab that from you? Sure can. A compact pump-action shotgun offers excellent spread, but with limited capacity, can be customized for wider blasts. Featuring an equipped muzzle brake and designed for maneuverability, it's ideal for precise fighting, even in tight quarters. Whoa, my god!
I'm not next.
Leon, your voice is ASMR. I honestly thought that, like, a tab had started playing sound or something. It was so clear. Yep. Oh, why did I do this? I could have gone straight out. But then I wouldn't have all these shells. Something tells me that door would have locked. Okay, I'm just gonna keep it moving then. Where are you? We can maneuver around you easily. The problem is we don't always know where you are. Wonder if shooting you will actually do anything. Yep. Open up. What do you mean now's not the time for that? Are you a boss? Am I killing you? Maybe I gotta think more Leon. I can drop down here. Or I can, oh my god, okay, so you can get up here. Come on up. You've got that yelp too. Go. Maybe getting behind you, is the back of your head maybe weak? Oh god, I don't know if I'll be able to. Alright. Keep moving and shooting, I think that's what it's gonna come down to. Ah, you can't really get through there. Aha!
Felt that one, huh?
Okay, so here's how we're doing it. Oh, you're just making the same mistakes over and over, huh? Oh my god, never mind. Well, that just seems unfair. No, move! Move! Go back! Yep. That's what I figured. It's too much spread. I need you close. And there's no jumping up there anymore. No more safe spot. Can't keep using ammo like this. There goes an eye. Oh, never mind, it's still in there. Hang on, I'll adjust that next time. Rule of 3. You've got to be feeling it now, come on. I could get up there. I just now noticed that. Probably would have served me before. Stop aiming. You're getting angrier and angrier. That's... I think that's new! You know, if I were Leon, I wouldn't be dedicating my life to this. I feel like after the Raccoon City outbreak, I would start to feel like I've done my duty. Well, that's it. That's all the shotgun ammo. You can climb up and get more. Let's have you take the long way. Hey, could we reach through there? Get up. This is what I need. More food, that's right. Well, this is bad. Even it did an animation for this. Oh my god, you're still going. What is this in the wall here? Med injector? More shells. What are you doing? Oh, mutating, of course.
Sorry, but I'm not on the menu.
Or dying. Grenades. You had grenades. It would be very easy for a game like this to be frustrating or annoying or tedious, and a boss fight against something in an enclosed space where you have limited resources and it takes a ton of punishment. It takes a while. But the complexity is there where, even though the gameplay is easy to play, you're constantly making decisions. And that's at the core of survival horror, remember, like I said earlier? But what I mean by that is, do I run? Do I turn around? Do I make my stand here or somewhere else? Oh, I lured him into here and that worked. What if we stay up here? Oh no, he's got a counter for that. And so it's a real back and forth. It always feels like he's just about to get you. You're always thinking, this is never gonna work. But he's never killing you and making you reload, which would really break up the tension. There's always something you can do. But it's always of very little comfort in the moment. It's only when you stop and look back and examine it that you realize, I wasn't really in dire straits, but it definitely felt like it all the time. That's how you do this right, in my opinion. And now is not the time for that. It didn't even contrive a reason why we couldn't leave. Leon was going for the kill. And I get that because, I mean, I would definitely kill Baby if I had the chance. I mean, it's one thing to get by something, but Leon, he's not about that life anymore. He makes sure that everything is good and dead. Hey, maybe you're the one that can open these. With the axe. I hope that doesn't use condition. Compensator. A custom part for the alligator snapper. Reduces muzzle rise. When tilted, the barrel looks like an open mouth with bared fangs. So we can attach parts like that. Alright, let's try it. Attach to you. And now we've got it. This is so cool. It's so John Wick-like. Basement safe code. I put the discussed item in the safe and moved it to a discreet location in the basement, away from wandering eyes. The code is right 60, left 40, right 80. Is this something that I'm meant to use as Grace? Or are we actually going to make our way to her? I mean, to be honest, that would be exactly like Resident Evil. Or maybe it's more Kojima, right? One character finds something, and we have to remember that and just use it as the other. At this point, I'm pretty much 50-50 on whether that actually wants me to use it in that way. More shotgun. I'm really afraid for what happens if this axe should actually break. Like, do we have to find another one, or is it just down for the count until we can find some stuff to repair it with? Now my next question is, what part of the building are we dropping into? Ah, this office here. There is indeed blood everywhere. Note to the chairman. I suspect that we'll receive a visit from the DSO shortly. I want you to enact... Ah, even the same notes are going to be here. Another chance to find them, I guess. Oh my, I wonder if the mess that Grace left is going to be here for Leon. Oh, we could actually potentially make life easier or harder for the other. The new hire showed promise at the dinner meeting last month, have his clearance bumped up a level, and get him set up to work on the project. Send the current researcher for processing while you're at it. Yeah, it's only now I really process what that means. So, We already have the maps here, but we have the opportunity to open all the warped closets. The one on our left here. Die. It's not ideal, but it does stagger you. Nothing to be sorry for. Ooh, more lore. Dishwasher's note. Hey, unsavory person. Heard you lost the pantry key again. Mr. Big Shot Chef made me crawl around the filthy floors to find it. I finally found it in a puddle of grease, along with a dead rat the size of a dog, and gave it back to the chef. You owe me. Uh-huh, so I was right. An assassination is in order. Maybe more than one.
This place is infested.
Okay, you're all a problem. Alright, stop thinking like Grace. We do not have to spare anyone. Ow! Well, you're gonna have to go down. Nope, do it. You're staggered. I back up. Alright, let's do a powerful attack. Get out of the way. Oh my god, move. Nobody moves in this game. Nobody moves in this game! Defeat the two singers in the main story. And of course, he even has a quip for it. Great. Die. Hopefully that means you'll stay down. Look at that, you landed right across her. Hey, an antique coin. Doesn't seem to be any use for this. So they're dropped by you, I see. Alright, take a med injector. Meanwhile, you can find anything that Grace left behind, right?
His office should be upstairs.
It is kind of frustrating at times to turn around and get moving.
Shut up!
Ah, you here. Did I have to do that? No. Did I want to see what would happen? Absolutely. And with the head removed, you no longer have a headache to worry about. Now, we did find a lot of those cabinets. So we've got to start going through them one by one. There's going to be so many blister heads to deal with. Shotgun? Yeah, shotgun. Uh-huh. Oh, mixed herb. And handgun ammo, a whole bunch more. And the destruction of you. I've got to have a look at the screen where we have all our unlockables. I've seen it on the menu. It was very actiony on the streets. It's a little bit more like Grace now. But just a little bit. It definitely wants us engaging in more combat. Alright. Where is our friend? Oh, you. Great.
Thing after another.
Okay, let's prepare. Look at you. You're almost like a licker. I love this axe. I wish I hadn't wasted so much of it. Wow, that was a crazy reload you just did. Now, where is the chef? I want to give him my compliments. You said you gave it back to him. Is he still in this hall? No, but you are. I'd really like to know how we fix this. We can make stacked hand grenades. Wow, doubles the explosion. I'm not actually seeing a way to repair the axe. Not in the crafting menu. Hey! Okay, I was kind of expecting that to stagger you. Okay. You're actually making this a fair bit more difficult than I wanted. The grenade is probably best for clearing crowds. Come on, I've dealt with your kind before. Order up. Defeat the chef in the care center. And hopefully it's worth all the shotgun shells. See, in a Resident Evil game, we shape our environment. We kind of determine our own challenges, and the fact that we're now determining other characters' challenges adds a really cool new dimension. I do wonder if it's possible for Grace to kill that guy. Actually, I bet it is. I bet it is, because there's blood buckets here. Scrap. If I combine with... Okay, no. What is this other stuff? Maybe Leon does still have gunpowder. More shotgun? Well, it's a start. Connoisseur charm. A charm for any gun that increases firepower. Okay. So if we attach to you, is that permanent? Okay, that's what these little things are for. That's what these little dots are. And Requiem has it as well, so maybe Grace can also use them? More ammo for Requiem. Well, unfortunately, that doesn't do Leon any good at this moment. Anything else in here? Nope, just blood. If we go around... There's a closet in there. Oh my god! Look, I actually... Oh, what the hey. No, come on! That's what the hey! Axe is broken. Oh, we can sharpen it. But if they don't fall over, they don't go down. Right, how do I sharpen the axe? Oh, just like that. Maybe that uses scrap, I'm not sure. So I just looked it up, and it seems like it doesn't actually use items. Leon can just do it. So the durability, I guess, is just so we don't spam it during a fight. Let's see what's in here. Don't mind if I do. Got a med injector, handgun ammo. Life is great. What's so cool about this is we spent so long being a rat in this maze, getting to know every detail, every corner, every enemy. And it was all about survival and conservation. And now we get to play as Leon, not only in an action segment, but going through the same area as we left it, just laying waste to everything. It's so cool as a regular catharsis to the survival horror. But right now, we can come down and maybe have a look inside the cell. No, you wouldn't know about any of this. Skin was gouged by something sharp. Didn't bother to use the level 3 to come in here, or maybe I could have. I wish I'd thought of that. Anyway, can you save? You actually can't save here. You're a being of pure autosave. So there's gonna be bad stuff that way. Also bad stuff this way. but not bad stuff I particularly care about. Look at you, keeping one hand back. Was that like a contextual animation or what? Are you actually down? Ain't no way. Come on. That took like half my health. Hello? That was cool. Oh, hey, there's shotgun shells hidden in here. Well, here's what I'm thinking. It said that there was a safe in the bar and lounge. Did I ever touch that? There's one in the basement too, but I don't believe I ever looked at this. Thankfully, we have a shortcut. I never really took the time to properly explore this, did I? But I can totally cheat. Oh no, you can't do it. Alright, so Kojima does not win this round. We don't have to use meta strategies to open safes. If we'd done that, we probably could have gotten the health injector. Oh, right, I almost forgot. We have to see what's up here. Oh my god! I figured you were gonna throw it at me. I ran. Then I realized the opportunity in this. What even was that thing, and where did you get it? Because it wasn't here when I was here before. Okay, we can open this. This was like the original. This has got to be important, right? Oh my god. Most of their heads are exploded. Limbs hacked off. Not you, which is why I'm keeping my eye on you. More shotgun. It's actually giving us a surprising amount of shotgun. Burst their heads if you want to survive. 2 without burst heads. Yep, here we go. Get him. Axe is our finisher. Leon's a lot better equipped to deal with them, but if they show up in a crowd with regular zombies, it might make it harder to get to them on time. Alright, don't get cocky. There's potentially one more. In this room, anyway. And another. And another! Oh, how is that not a hit? Everything takes like half your health. That's the burst we can deal with. Like, even one hit takes pretty much everything. Well, those ones aren't getting up. Shotgun is the way to go with them, and it doesn't actually take that much. 2 or 3 shells. We can throw this if need be. More grenade, and another med injector. It knows. Well, that makes things easier. Beating is 1, it says. You were proud of all this, weren't you? We can look through here, which means something is inevitably coming. Great. You know, Resident Evil actually has a surprising amount in common with Scooby-Doo. take you out. One dead is one less to look at. And finish. Leon's pretty good at this, huh? No need to waste shotgun on you. Oh, unless... yeah, that could happen. Oh, you've got an axe. Come on. You know, I've got an axe too. You're moving around a lot and it's pissing me off. Are you gonna stay down? We don't have nearly as much ammo as I would like now.
That's my cardio for the week.
No, it's not. It's gonna be a long night, Leon. You can take an elevator down. This is where we were meant to be. So did we not even have to go to the East Wing? Oh, hey, we can physically see the charm on the gun. Oh.
Pretty sure I found Victor's private office.
Nice work. Lock it up.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you guessing?
Bingo. I have the IP address. Just give me a minute. And... I'm in.
Okay, hit me. Sherry. You killed
Sherry Birkin.
I found some information about our illness.
Our symptoms confirm a T-virus infection.
Oh, fuck. Well, hey, at least we're in it together, right? All right, what do we got? Elvis. Grace. What's she got to do with this?
I don't know, but it seems... our catharsis was short-lived.
Hang on, Emily. I'm coming.
Well, they say that bravery isn't not being scared. It's being scared and doing what you have to do anyway. I mean, people will talk about how unrealistic she is for an agent, for somebody in her position. But I like her nevertheless. And Leon, man, that is so cool. Because he and Sherry met at the end of the Raccoon City outbreak. So to see them actually working together like this all these years later, that's really nice. And I think what makes it more impactful, more meaningful, is the fact that fans of the series will have seen that progression, you know? We've pretty much grown up with that in real time. The series has its ups and downs, but it's been pretty up for a while now. And it doesn't look like it's going to be stopping anytime soon. I have a lot to say, but I've already gone over time, so if you like this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more creepy and comfy content. If you have any ideas for other videos you think I should do, the best place to suggest that will be at the Discord, which I will link in the description. If you want to try this game out for yourself, that link will also be in the description. If you want to support me on Patreon, that link will be in the description. And as always, I will see you in the next one.